All right. How's everybody doing out there? This is the Black Effect Enterprise. This is an episode of the Black Effect. It's your man, Nico B. Let me go ahead and get into it. Entourages, man. Entourage love. I'm talking about entourage love. Like, we all know the entourage is. You see these rappers, they roll around with it. Your neighborhood drug dealer, he has an entourage. The guy who's on the making some has a little bit of money in the ghetto, or maybe he has a tattoo company or something like that, or everybody, like, they always have an entourage. But really, you could see it with rappers. You see how it is with rap entourages. These rappers entourages aren't anything but crash dummies, hanger-ons, kamikazes. Why would you want to be, and backstabbers? Why would you want to be part of a group like that? Not saying, like, you could be the person's real friend, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the flunky, the lackey, the crash dummy, the person who he can go toss a couple of dollars to have him go harm somebody. The person who always eager to do some harm to another person to prove themselves to this person. They want to prove themselves so bad. They looking for a reason. Some of these people do love the person that they rolling around with. They do. Like, I'll give you an example. You you had Tupac. Let's say for Tupac. You had Tupac. You had people rolling around his entourage. This the group he had called the Outlaws. Matter of fact, Mo Preem was rolling around in his entourage. But this is his half brother. So if anything is gonna go on, that person has the right, is gonna have more carte blanche, more incentive, more right to want to defend the person. And I mean, and it doesn't have to be related to you. It could be a close friend, of course, and you can just have love for them. And if something happens, you're very defensive over that person. That's fine. People are like that. I mean, brothers and sisters are like that. Kids, people are like that. That's fine. But when you are sitting there trying to cause problems, or you just wait in your heart, you waiting like, I wish a nigga would, I want somebody to do something. You are in turn one of those bottom feeders, because you don't have a talent to bring. You don't have anything to bring. Like, dude got security. Like, see, this is the thing, like, right now in 2022 moving forward, it is no problem with artists better have security, man. Like, and this has been going on for years now. Like, even artists like 50 Cent, who we know is a real street dude, rolled around with certain security guards, man. And like, that nigga had them Navy SEALs. Like, he had them dudes who when you see him, when you don't see him again. Like, when you see him, you wake up in the afterlife type shit. And, and that's understandable in the environment you in. Like, right now, I do get that. Like, I take some of the vitriol I had away from the 6ix9ine character for having security. I'm not mad at nigga for having no security, man. Like, you can do that. But because you need them, because otherwise you do what 6ix9ine did and you use your just regular people from the neighborhood. And I'm gonna tell you like this. For the people who are moved, like, you listen to J Hood, man. J Hood said he was doing voodoo on niggas. J Hood said he had his entourage moving how he, like, pawns. He called them pawns. And I got another one of my partners, J Hood, I forget, my nigga Riz. That nigga is not, he not happy with how J Hood has portrayed him. I wouldn't be either. You call me a fucking pawn and I didn't risk my life. Like, another example, Young Buck put in the work for nigga. G-Unit niggas was like soldiers. I was there. I grew up in the time. Y'all niggas don't, you listen to this Chicago shit. Nah, these niggas talking about all these, y'all niggas ain't, those are crash dummies. G-Unit niggas were soldiers, militant moving. They moved as a team. One nigga get locked up, get him out. Santana locked up, get him out ASAP. Get him out now, boy. Not tonight. I wear a bomb to the court like it's an icy white. That is what the Dipset said. Cameron said what the Dipset. Those were soldiers. Diplomats were moving like soldiers. These niggas today, they're crash dummies. Now, don't get me wrong. Even then, to be able to do what they needed to do, the head flash shift artists, the soldiers understood how they needed to move. But if you listen to Cameron say that he didn't always want his people to be pawns. That's why he encouraged Jim Jones to rap. He always was on him like that. He supported his raps. That's why Cameron put Jewels on his first single, nigga. To put him out, to make sure that his niggas ain't in the streets killing themselves. The dudes in Chicago, they don't give a damn about they niggas, bro. And I'm not talking about all of them. I don't know all of them. I'm pretty sure some underground niggas around somewhere. But the ones that I see, they don't give a damn about they niggas. Except niggas like Chief Keef. Chief Keef, he's one of them who does. Chief Keef is a good boss if you want to be under him. Because, like, look, not everybody is built to be the general. Not everybody's going to lead every time, okay? It doesn't work like that. And some people need to learn how to follow before you can lead. If you a rumble tumble nigga, look at The Wire. You a rumble tumble nigga fumbling your gun, coming out the hood. Bro, you know, or you a rumble tumble nigga just pulling petty crimes. You run up on it in the nigga trap. And man, bro, you not fit to run a company. You not fit to be out here, you know, taking care of multiple families and streams of income. You not even fit to be going on, you know, on direct hit missions, nigga. You just fit to, if I need somebody to just get out there and start blasting or take some shots, that's it. You know what I mean? Like some dude, like I say, some of you niggas in the hood giving yourself too much credit. Y'all ain't lived in the real world. You know, and all you know is this hood mentality. But when you get in the real world, you get the rude awakening. Being a crash dummy is not a good thing. Being a hanger on, trying to, you know, waiting for another nigga to move and do something, that ain't a good thing. Being a nigga who, you know, waiting to harm somebody just because that's your only talent. Your only talent is to try to commit crime. That ain't, bro. And the reason why, like, I get it, a lot of people, street nigga entourage come from jail, come from the P's, you know. But in there, man, like, you should already be trying. If you out on the street, the purpose is for rehabilitation. You should have tried to be thinking about what you needed to do with your life. Smart people don't end up in jail. I'm just being real. Even if you were a criminal, smart criminals not in jail. Like, I don't even think Jay-Z ever went to jail. And Jay-Z will tell you, nigga, he was moving, and everybody else in his around the way will tell you how Jay-Z was getting down. Smart. Not willing to be led into the damn pits of hell itself. Like, y'all, and a lot of you niggas are willing to follow anything but Jesus Christ. You will follow another nigga, your big homie. Like, man, if you hear a grown man say big homie, get him out the way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about as a woman. Like, if you hear a grown man say, I got a big brother, and I don't call him big homie. Like, come on, man. That's my big brother. You feel me? But it's some crazy stuff that you get from these entourages. I mean, the crimes that stem from, that's how these hip hop police and cops now, they know. Like, look at what happened with Young Thug now. I mean, Young Thug, they went and took out the head and got him, and then you got the dude Gunna, who just all in the back, like, you know, he following behind Young Thug. And then look at the niggas who under him. They didn't know, like, they encouraged to do this stuff. Like, ain't none of these artists trying to encourage them to get on and then look, man, you know what I'm saying, you work this job. But the thing is even if the artists did try to do that, I bet that a lot of them niggas wouldn't even want the legit job. Like, look, man, I'm gonna put you in the office, my G. Or, you know, I'm gonna do, you know, you can roll with me here and there, but you're not finna just be in my entourage, toting guns, smoking, you know, rolling around trying to look for, just tossing up fingers and shit, looking for stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? I got something for you to do, brother. And you know what I'm saying? It's productive. Here you go. This will keep you out of jail, out of the pits of the depths of hell. Do you understand me? A lot of you niggas liars, bro. A lot of y'all lies don't be worth shit, bro. And that's up to you. You have to, bro. You can't just be coming here. Like a lot of niggas I know, I know them. Like a lot of people, and I grew up like this. I have a purple heart for war, and I ain't never left the city. Busting guns, beating people head in the street. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, niggas is paranoid. I'm looking for I had a sixth sense. I had a Spider-Man sense for police. When I'm driving down the road, I don't care where he's at. Beep, 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 beep. It's like God tapping me. I'm looking, I see him, I peep him. It's like the senses was trained for that, for war. Like a lot, we don't want, why you want your son growing up like that? You cause the environment that, that you shape the world you want to live in is what I'm trying to say. You call, like, people make the ghetto, the people. It's not the environment. People be around here living in these neighborhoods, they filthy. You living in filth. That's your fault. You don't want to clean up. Smoking cigarettes all day, man. You know what I mean? Polluting your lungs and shit, getting sick. You causing that. Busting, pop, pop, pop. Everywhere you turn around, it's a damn, niggas shooting around, running around. Your kids don't even want to go outside and be safe. That's up to you. You shaping that. You sitting around not doing nothing. You don't want to call the police. You don't want to get out there and, do the work and link up with the strong men in the community. And y'all can shut that shit down. Every time somebody doing something like that, everybody calling the police. Police coming, the strong men there, they getting their guns. They coming out. They looking for the problem. And they looking for the problem, not inciting violence, but they looking for the problem. They're gonna confront it. And every time they see it, they see you out here on these streets, they're gonna confront you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make it hard for y'all to operate. That's how it works. You make it so hard, they'll just move their operation. At the point in time, it's like, man, look, I'm take my operation. And then to the point in time where it's gonna become areas like Amsterdam on the wire, which means it's gonna be open drug areas, open markets where crime is ridden, like some places in California, and brother, okay, you go over there and then you go in your own special level of hell, and we gonna quarantine that zone. And the cops, it's gonna be cameras, drones on that area, cops on that area. Niggas not gonna be able to move without somebody in they looking and seeing it. I mean, I know that's what's coming. Like, it sounds crazy, but that's what's coming, because that's how it works. Like, see, we just haven't policed our neighborhoods. White people, you not gonna go in their neighborhood doing no knucklehead diddly shit. They never, and you never see black people do that. They never do it. No one does it. You can't, because you can't. They'll shut that shit down. They got homeowners associations. The neighbors will be harassing you. You understand? They shut that shit down. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them for that. Like, now, you got these Karen and Kyle neighbors. Take your ass somewhere. But as far as just, having the homeowners association and really doing the diligence to police your own neighborhood to a certain extent, there's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to do that. But back to the entourages, man. These people come, you gotta be a low level thinker, like a low vibrational creature at the time, to listen to another person, have them send you on a mission, send you in a direction to go harm someone else that can get you some time, or that could get you killed. Like, a lot of this, like I say, it stems from greed and the want to impress this person, the want to fit in. The last thing nigga want to do is not fit in. And if you can't rap, they don't want you to rap. Niggas not finna teach you the game. They not finna put you in a position. And see, that's what comes with the general. The general can't put you in a position to win. So in turn, when you look at that and you see this, you've already saw this happen numerous times. Why don't you in turn put it in your brain that I'll never do that? I don't want to be a pawn. I don't want to be a pawn in some man's game, like some human being game. I'm not no pawn in your game, nigga. You understand? Because they have knowledge you don't have. They not gonna give you the knowledge. They not gonna do that to try to, so you in turn make a better decision. No, you can't do that. What I need you to do is go pick up this gun, smoke this weed, take these pills, shove them shits down your throat, and I gonna need you to get zooted. And I need you to go ride on this nigga that, said something on the Instagram, on the tiki-taki. I need you to go do that for me. You know what I'm saying? As a rapper, as a millionaire, I need you to go throw your life away. Can you do that for me? You don't do that. You ain't down. You ain't down with OTB, nigga, or you ain't down with FTW, nigga. You ain't down with the Black Hand faction, nigga. You ain't down with us. What the fuck? All right then. You know what I mean? That's why I encourage you to get Jesus Christ in your life, man. Jesus Christ will pluck you from it. He'll give you the courage, man, and the discernment enough to where you will take a step back, and you will want to claim your individualism, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna answer for you in judgment. You die, you born here alone, you die alone. You know, and you have to answer alone to God in judgment, the stuff that you did. You can't be like, well, Ray Sam told me to go do that. You know, well, Lil Man said if I didn't do it, he wasn't finna give me the 10 bands and he wasn't gonna put my album out. You can't say that. God is gonna look, man. I'm serious. Like, you just don't understand the character of the Lord, man. It's like God has a character, like, you know, a personality. When you talking all that crap, yeah, and I speak to God, you know what I'm saying? I've had to get my, I had to get my, you could say spanking or whatever, like, or punishments. I've been punished by God, you know what I'm saying, for things. So I get it. That's why I can only give the truth. You know, God will look at you trying to tell him these excuses, all these, because your father, if you had a father, just put it like this, you had a father. A lot of us don't. A lot of people who do this stuff don't. If you had a father and you told him you was facing years in prison, you on the run, and you tell him that man told you to do this. Man, I did it because man said that I wasn't, that he was gonna slap me, or he was gonna do it. Man, your pops will get right in your shit. Your daddy is gonna bum on you. He gonna call you all type of followers, you hoe ass niggas. You need to stop that, stop acting like, and he gonna get, and ain't gonna be no sugarcoating. Because that's the truth. And that's how God is looking at it. Man, when you did that, when you went out there and you went and shot that 16-year-old kid on the strength of a man talking about, you know, you ain't gonna be part of the clique, or you ain't down with the team or something like that, and you went out and did that, God was shaking his head, man. He was looking at you the whole time and was like, man, this dude right here, man. I'm not happy with this individual. I'm not happy with this is my son. This is my child here. I ain't happy with this, man. I'm ashamed of this fool. This fool is weak. That's what God is saying. God is saying, man, this dude weak. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot frolicking in the hood. That's what God is saying. You don't get it? Bro, you don't understand. Y'all don't understand the character of God, but just understand how your father look at things. And your father knew that. Your father is talking to his partners, talking to his friend, like, man, look at, man, my son, what is this stupid shit he doing? This nigga stupid. This nigga out here being a pawn. That's all entourages and stuff is, bro. Like, did you see these rappers roll? Look, when you see rappers roll around with packs of niggas, and even oh man, don't get me started on the chicks. I don't even have to get started on the women. Those are groupies, man. The women who following behind the rap, just big ass groups, and you don't know who that random women. A lot of them, if they not these people family or girlfriend, and even if they are their girlfriend, most of the time they are groupies. They groupie, and those women are toxic. Those women are women who you know, they fuck every rapper, bro. You know, they don't care. They don't have no feelings for you, but you need some of these women, you need them just for the look. Like, niggas just have these women around just for the look, man. That's why they part of the entourage. They don't even like these women. They just have them around for the look. You know what I mean? Hey, man, she's the rap pass around. Let me get her. Now you can have her. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get the look now. I've already had the look, that type of stuff. And lastly, man, you know, what the bottom feeders is just the dude, you know, the people who, the yes men and women who just tell you what you want to hear. They just start, yes, little Dirk, yes, little baby, check, yes. You know, a lot of them, you know, some of them are Caucasians. You know, a lot of times, a lot of people, they don't even know this artist. They don't know that artist struggle. They don't give a damn if that artist live or die. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll go take their services elsewhere. All that type, you know, PR people, stuff like that. They don't give a damn. They don't give a shit. But you know, we already know how that is with them. But really, for you, for I'm talking to the brothers though, man, specifically. Y'all the ones who throwing y'all life away in these streets, and not y'all never amass the same amount of fame or gain as the artist. You never get nothing. You just get a prison sentence or a death sentence. And then the artists continue to move around a lot and continue to do what they just go get another pawn. Don't you understand these men got bodies under their name? The Lord is going to judge those men for those bones, those dead men's bones, little dirt. You know what I'm saying? You need to repent to the Lord, brother. You know, I don't know about Chief Keef. Chief Keef seemed like, you know, see, I know God got favor on both of y'all, but Chief Keef seemed like he more in tune with the spiritual realm, with God and his plans for his life, because he get his niggas up out of there. He got his niggas getting money and protected. You know, if some nigga got to do, but his niggas got big hammers. If they got to, you know, and they not scared, if they got to do something, they'll do something. You know what I mean? But that's how men should be. Like, nigga, men shouldn't be running around trying to be no bullies, flash dancing and shit. You know, trying to, you know, going around just doing stuff on a random. That's not how, that's wicked weirdos. That's wicked men, and those men are really cowards. They only prey on small prey. You know what I'm saying? Because we could keep it real. Like, you know, we know who the enemy, we're finding out who the true enemy is. Like, if niggas just really wanted to get, they just really felt brazy. But nah, man, these men have dead men's bones under their jacket. Like, it's on their rap sheet. Like, you know, when God is looking at the resume, you got a dead body on your shit. Like, and it was indirect. Like, these people are dying from just all, man, a lot of you rappers, don't get me started. A lot of them just people, y'all have bodies from just y'all music and your stuff you put out alone. But let's not to mention them people that y'all seeing to their death for trying to defend y'all or y'all stupidity. Stop that, man. Stop. Y'all got y'all people killed, man. Y'all people dead because y'all did it. Yeah, and I'm saying you helped them. Like, you understand? Don't you get that? That if you weren't this, they wouldn't be that. If you didn't tell them to move like this, they wouldn't have did that. You could have also been a saving light to them, because God put you in a position to be able to help people to do that, but you didn't. Come on, man. I know you hear me. So with that being said, man, Entourage, man, bottom feeders, pawns, crash dummies, you know, backstabbers, prostitutes, hanger-ons, groupies. Not many real people in Entourages, man. So with that being said, that's your man. Oh yeah. With that being said, the show Entourage. You just look at the show. With that, so I know a lot of y'all people like movie references and pop media reference. The show Entourage. I don't mean, this is how you can see that this is in every walk of life, even white people. That show Entourage, there was the actor, there was Johnny Drama. There was the dude who was his best friend. Johnny Drama was his brother, you know, and he was always struggling, you know what I'm saying, and just basically trying to live vicariously through his brother. You had the other dude who was his best friend, who he basically just put in position, just gave him a job. And then you had the dude Turtle. The guy Turtle was just the hanger-on, you know. These weren't rappers, so you didn't have, but he still maneuvered them around and used them like pawns. People, they got the drop off of whatever he did, you know, and which that's not a problem. I mean, these were people who were close to him. But the difference in that is you didn't have the criminal element. You know, see, when with us, you add the criminal element there, and you in turn need the pawn. The pawn who comes in, who you move into position to take the hits and get taken off of the board quick. You ask yourself, do you want to be that person? With that being said, it's your man, Nico B, Blackeffect. I'm gone.